What's up? Thank y'all for coming back to Triple TV. Welcome to the first episode of 2021. We are back in 2021. Why did I say that? We're not back in 2021. We are in 2021. And there's some things that I want to talk about, go over, and then we'll jump back into what's to come. So first of all, thank you all for watching. Thank you all for the ones that have subscribed to Triple TV. Thank you all for subscribing. The ones that have shared Triple TV, thank you all for sharing. That's the only support that I ask for. You know, there's some YouTubers out there. I've not seen it lately, but there's a lot of YouTubers out there that ask for monetary support. They're like, oh, send $1 to this address if that's all you can afford, or send me $500 or $5,000. I'll give you a shout out. No, I'm not doing that crap. You want to support this channel, hit that subscribe button. You want to buy some merchandise later down the road? Later down the road, I'll let you know how to do it. I am learning how to start up a website, and that's where all my merch is going to go. Everything that happens here at Triple TV or Triple T Productions, this is the new production studio, by the way. Everything that happens at Triple T Productions, I do myself. You know, except for the hats and I got a mask. I did not do that myself. It was my idea for the hat, but we got a logo, as y'all know. There's going to be no middleman. No middleman. I'm going to create my own designs to put on the merch. I'm going to create my own website to put the merch on and stuff like that. Everything that you see, you can almost call it entrepreneur-like. Everything that I'm doing is coming from me and my family. That's where that's going. There's going to be more things to talk about in the future, but right now let's talk about the present and a little bit about the past. So 2020, that was a feel-out year for me. I was feeling out of YouTube. I got several episodes filmed, and I mean, it did all right, you know. It wasn't what I was hoping for and expecting. I was expecting it to really take off, but it didn't. But that's okay, and you know, it's YouTube is hard, you know, and I explained that on my last podcast, the Triple T podcast. I explained it on that. It is a hard business to do and to get into. And I say business, right now it's a hobby, but I'm hoping to turn it into a business. Yeah, it started off with a bang. Almost 200 views on my second video and almost 100 on my very first video that had nothing on it. You know, so I thought that was pretty incredible. Then the longer I went into it, I started to pick up bits and pieces of things to do to make it better and so on and so forth. So that's what I was incorporating into my videos. And now we are here in 2021. The deer season did not go like I thought it was going to go. I did harvest a couple of deer, and it was just a very difficult thing to do. Self-filming is very difficult. I have mad respect for anybody that can self-film a hunt. It's just incredible that you guys can do that. I'm not going to be putting any more podcasts on my channel. Whenever I do a podcast, I got my podcast mic here, and then I got my laptop here. What I'm going to do is download the software for a podcast software to have on my computer. And what I'll do is get on a podcast app, and I will do a podcast while talking into the camera none of this is like affecting anything. You know, I'm sitting right here in front of this microphone and in front of the camera. So what you hear on the podcast, you can also watch on YouTube. So that's what I'm going to start doing. Is I'm going to call it like a pod vlog or something like that. But whenever I come on, hey, welcome to the Triple T podcast. But I'll be filming my podcast and putting the podcast on an actual podcast app. Still looking into that and see how to do that and whatnot. That's what's going on right now. Found a new camera that I would like to get, and it's not an expensive camera. It's a smaller handy cam type camera, and I think that'll be beneficial up in the deer stand, while this camera right here can do the kill shots and whatnot. I am going to practice every single scenario from, for out in the woods, even if, just whatever I have to do, because self-filming is a lot of trial and error, and there was a lot of error this year. So that's what's going on with that. Hold on one second. On this paper right here, I'm not the kind of YouTuber that can just go out and take a camera, because I got a full-time job. I got a family to support, so I'm not doing YouTube as a job, as work. So what I have to do is I have to write my episodes out ahead of time, and I got roughly about 30. It's over 30 episodes, and I know I've been saying it, but once again, 2020 was just kind of the feel out year. So all that is, going to be 2 episodes a week. Of course, turkey season's coming up here in a couple of months, and I will be able to go out turkey hunting and take the cameras and stuff like that. That's what I got to do. And every time I got an idea, I'll write it down. I will have 2 episodes a week for a year. I'm going to upload on Tuesdays and Thursdays. And if I cannot get the video uploaded on Tuesdays and Thursdays, it might be Wednesdays and Fridays, because we have the slowest internet in the world out here. It's worse than dial-up. But that's what's going on there. In order for you all to know when I upload, hit the notification button. It might not be Tuesday. It might be Wednesday morning. It might be Wednesday late evening. It's all going to depend on the internet situation. So just hit that notification button. That way you all know whenever Triple TV comes up. And then, of course, I'll have the link to my podcast, which, if y'all want to watch or listen, whatever, I'll have the link to my podcast in the description box below. But yeah, I got a ton of videos that's going to come out. So don't forget to hit that subscribe button. Don't forget to hit that notification button, and don't forget to hit that share button. So that's what's going on. 2020 was a weird year for everybody. It was a very weird deer season for me. I was successful. Praise the Lord. I was successful in the 2020 deer season. I got one of the deer that whenever I see him on camera, I said, I will probably shoot that deer, but it wasn't the one that I was really, really wanting. Hopefully he turns out to be as big as one right there on my picture. My mom got me that picture, by the way, years ago at an auction, and I just love that picture. But we are in the new studio. Videos are going to start really getting thrown out. I got a lot of videos coming, guys. Even if I can't get outside, I still got videos that I can do. Even if it's just like pod vlog, I can still do it. But yeah, I'm going to turn this into an entrepreneurship type deal. So, I will be creating my own website. I will be making my own merch and everything. My wife and I are actually in the process of trying to buy a house. So, it's got a basement in it, just got to finish it out, and then that's where the new studio will be, is in that office, or in that part of it. And then I got her a t-shirt machine for Mother's Day that she hadn't even opened yet. But I told her, I said, you know what, you want to make a little money on the side? If I can sell some merch, you can make it, we can throw it out there, or you can just make t-shirts, whatever that you want to do, tumblers and even coffee mugs, just anything, so that's what we're looking into. That's what we're hoping is going to happen. So don't give up on the merch and stuff, but I'm cutting out all middleman, so we can benefit from that, instead of having to pay somebody a bunch of money to get a few shirts made up and get them sold. Because I want to give you guys merchandise that's going to be, good merchandise. My goal is to make sure that, those guys have got to make money. They have got to purchase their shirts and pay their designers and stuff like that. I'm cutting all that out. You will still get good merch, and it's going to be my design on it. I'm just trying to help out, my family. Our equipment will get better and better, and hopefully one day I can buy a big piece of property and get a bass boat and stuff like that. That's big dreaming. I need to write a book called If You Don't Have Dreams. That's a pretty good idea, I actually think, yeah. Because I've done a lot. I've done a lot in life. Of course, deer hunt now and fish and turkey hunt, but I hunt now, and that's the biggest thrill that I get is hunting and fishing. I used to. I mean, I rode dirt bikes, I rode bulls, I've you know sang before, and I've even auditioned for The Voice. So I mean, I've lived a really cool life, and I think what I do now. Of course, I've been hunting forever and fishing for forever, but that's the only thing that's just stuck with me, and I get just as much of a thrill out of fishing and hunting than I did everything else. I just love it. So anyway, I think that's going to do it for this episode of Triple TV. Come back on Thursday or Friday. Just stick in the notification bell, and if you don't, then watch my social media, Facebook or Instagram. I'm really going to start throwing that Facebook stuff out there on my page at Triple TV. Really going to start throwing that stuff out there. That way you guys know whenever I upload or if I'm having trouble or whatever. Yeah, everything else, it's coming. But anyway, hope you all enjoyed it. It was just a quick talk. We're at 12 and a half minutes now, 13 minutes. So just a quick talk, let you all know what's going on. Once I get that podcast stuff figured out, I will let you all know, and we will go from there. So until next time, I'll see you all on the next one.